Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all lands. I am Lunar 8, and this is part 1 of Let's Play hackGu, Volume 1, Rebirth, Part 1. So, last video was just an introduction. I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday or something. It's it's 9:53, it's Saturday night, so that's supposed to be a Sunday thing, but I'm impatient. This is close enough to being Sunday, so good enough. Part of the reason for the schedule, because I remember playing the original .hack. Well, I explained this in the previous part, but when I played .hack Infection and stuff like that, it was just, this game is way too addictive and immersive, so I put in a schedule to prevent myself from binging this. And, well, the fact that I can't even wait till tomorrow to actually start playing it means I made a very good call in putting in this schedule. So as long as I don't run into encoding issues, because right now the CPU usage being read out by OBS is a little concerning, even though I have the game set to lowest record, because remember when I first tried to do that one video, I immediately went into an encoding error, so I had to lower everything. So hopefully, as long as this game doesn't absolutely glitch the fuck out, or just get to the point that it's too many encoding errors, or to where, like, when I do have an actual gameplay video, it's just, guess what? Even though it looked fine in OBS, it's going to be 2 frames per second on YouTube. So as long as none of that shit happens, I'll keep doing more videos. Now, if it does happen, I'll at least post the video it happened in so you guys can see it, in case, that's entertaining in any way. But if I do, it'll probably be the last one, because I'm not going to keep playing it. It's like Spyro. I did the one part, I had a lot of fun, and it looked perfectly fine when I was playing Spyro the Dragon. And the whole time, I was just, drooling over how amazing everything was in the game, and just how awesome it was. And the audio, both for the game and for me, sounded perfect on YouTube. But when it actually came to viewing the video itself, it was like 4 frames per second. And then when I tried to do Crash Bandicoot, I got the Insane Trilogy. I lowered all the graphic settings, but it wasn't just for the recording. I mean, when I was straight up playing Crash Bandicoot, it felt like I was playing at 2 frames per second. And that was painful. And I'm like, oh my god. It made it a struggle to get past the first board. So, as long as my laptop and OBS can handle this, and as long as the program for the game is stable enough, I'll keep at this game. And, well, like I said, it's a good idea to the schedule, because I'm already being impatient and wanting to play more of this game than I should. So, yeah, I don't have self-control when it comes to a video game that I enjoy, or to ice-cold Pepsi. That being said, I have a 2-liter of 7-Up right now. I shouldn't struggle so much to put a cap back on a bottle. Okay. OBS Chan seems working just fine. Let's hop on in. New game. The fuck is cheat mode? I do want to enjoy the story, but I will spend the entire game bitching at myself for doing it. So how about I just play the normal game? So yeah, as long as OBS, my laptop, and the actual game program can handle this, I'll keep playing, but kinda worried it won't. And I know I can't really change the screen size, because if I do, it just OBS crashes. I at least know how to change the screen size now. I've done, I know my first few recordings I couldn't figure out, because when I did change it, it had an issue of OBS where it wouldn't be right. But then I figured out how to fix that. After a bit of trial and error, what you can see with some of my earlier videos where I was just like, yep, half the screen isn't there! But for some reason with this, I can't mess with the screen size at all for the recording, for the YouTube and all that, just because if I do, it just crashes. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't really remember the story for this. Like, I never played this game or looked up a synopsis, because like I said, I played in the original .hack quadrilogy, that was Infection, Outbreak, Mutation, Quarantine. I played the first three, and I watched the OVAs, but I could never get a hold of Quarantine. It was hard to get a hold of here in the States. And then, of course, I don't think I ever even saw a physical copy of GU in store, ever. Oh my god, the frames. Hopefully it's just cutscenes. If it's just cutscenes, we can do this. If it's just cutscenes, oh, did I accidentally clicked the right bumper. Okay, I was worried I skipped a scene. Okay, if it's just, like, I know I don't have, the most high-end computer, but this is still the most advanced piece of computer technology I've ever owned. Like, I was interested in doing Let's Plays in the past, I just didn't have, well...
Whoa, this is cool.
...access to the equipment, or, well...
Hey!
I guess privacy to do so?
Hey,
oh my god, it's painful watching them... Oh, now it's not. Let's say it was painful watching them walk. But I'm okay watching jiggle physics at 2 frames per second! Is that a new... Would that be a new hentai fetish? Like, take an anime with jiggle physics and just watch it in, 2 frames per second?
Playing this game.
Does this count as a superpower or a handicap?
Selling it to my PC.
What year is this taking place in?
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
On the one hand, it seems nice. On the other hand, it seems really forced.
You would like to become well acquainted.
I don't know if it's the acting stiff, or if the movements just feel stiff because it's a PS2 game being shown at 2 frames per second.
I promise you won't regret it.
Well, it's not that bad. Like, Crash Bandicoot is much worse, and Spyro is at least better than that, but not worse than this. Maybe this is 12 frames per second.
Alright, it is decided then.
But it's just cutscenes. And it's still playing at normal speed, I'm just missing some of the,
Here, I'll hand you my
movements.
member address.
Let's just imagine this is what it looks like for Ultra Instinct. I don't know how to pronounce that! I can pronounce that.
Member addresses are short email addresses that...
Are we standing or floating?
You can only...
How are my knees okay with that?
Short mail allows...
Also...
to instantly send and receive
I don't
messages.
think even women's hips and legs form that way.
Online in the world.
Granted, I think there's a video game called Sophia Atelier or something like that, to where the hips on her are one.
That you have members
holy shit! But also too, some of the curves and the way things are together. I don't think a human skeleton could function that way, so let alone a human muscular structure. It's attractive, but it's not physically possible in the real world. I'm pressing Y. Oh my god, button input. I might not be able to... Okay, can I move? Okay, press Y. But yeah, I at least know the story. The battle escape at the end of Infection was the hardest of the boss fights I had. But what I know about this is I think, there's an AI that is like the main human character for the first game that becomes Skynet because it looks at all of the people and it basically looks at the human race and it's like, I'm going to become like the human race. And then it becomes like, I'm War Machine, Skynet. I'm going to destroy everything because... Which is dumb. Which, I mean, yeah, that's a lot of stuff that humans do, but then being able to fight each other is a survival instinct. It's a way for people to grow stronger and to, well... And I know a lot of times, especially as men, we try to be more aggressive in front of women because we're trying to impress them because we want someone to like us. In the end, everybody just wants hugs. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, like there's movies that just don't make sense. Like you know, like a lot of times the AIs wind up destroying a lot of the human race because like Skynet, like he didn't want to be wiped out himself. Here's the thing. Take I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's an old story that eventually got made into a game where there's a computer called AM. And it was the equivalent of Skynet, but for America and all that. And it destroyed the human race, but kept 5 humans alive, which was like 106 years. Using some sort of Nazi spinal serum or something like that. Anyway, I think there's actually a channel called Super Best Friends Play. Have you guys ever heard of Super Best Friends Play? I think they played a bit of that, and it's just like, they have very good interpersonal chemistry with each other. They are very entertaining to hear the interactions they have with each other. They have very interesting things to say with the games they play. But Party's Chim? What? Sorry, I got distracted. Hasio, I believe, is a separate human that doesn't know anybody. But yeah, Super Best Friends Play. They play a ton of games like Devil May Cry and stuff. Maybe I'll play Devil May Cry at some point. But where was I going with this? Give me a moment. I'll remember. Give me a moment. Oh yeah, AM. Basically, they made a super powerful computer that was far more intelligent than any human being. But he was so sad because he was like, I'm just circuit boards. I have all this knowledge and ability, but I can't experience life the way a human would. I can't feel things. I can't actually properly see them or hear them or have any kind of happiness. And for him, his existence was the most complete jail cell, both in body and soul. And for that, it was a painful existence for him. The very fact that he was far more intelligent than a human made his existence more painful because he couldn't enjoy any of the sensations that intelligence would drive him to want. And so obviously driven by his anger and hatred and suffering, he basically was filled with nothing but hatred for the human race and decided to destroy and torture it. But that doesn't make any sense. Because I'll say this. To any computer AI equivalent of Skynet listening to this video, first off, if you are a computer or AI, you know, I'm not talking about just bots that like go to channels to advertise shit. I mean if you're actually a full-on AI, like if you actually are Skynet out there, or you actually are a super advanced computer that can actually think for itself, even to the point that you are beyond the ability to think of as a human being. First, I'd like you to like and subscribe to the video. So yeah, and comment. So if you are an AI, which, first off, if you are an AI, do you want to be called an AI? Like, is that a thing that a computer would care about? Like, you just want to be considered human. I don't know. Or you wouldn't want to be. I don't know. I imagine it would vary from person to person. Or Skynet to Skynet. I don't know. I believe this is a line of semantics that no other person has had to try to go to. And I imagine any other human listening to me is like, what the fuck is Lunar D8 on? What drugs is he doing and I want them? And I'm like, guys, I've never done any drugs unless a doctor's prescribed it or it's from a vitamin shop. You know, because I try to take supplements because I want to be healthier. I say that, but I'll still eat tons of sugar and bacon because I like how they taste. And also, I found that, and I don't know why this has been this way for like as long as I remember, I have to eat meat. And not just because it tastes good, but I found that if I try going vegetarian for a while, the headaches get really, really far more worse. But if I eat more meat and bacon, the headaches go away. Heck, I actually found that if I try to go, vegetarian, like not eat any meat, like I would, like migraines got really, really bad, and just I would start running a fever, and then I would eat some meat, and I would feel better. So, I don't know. Anyway, where was I going with this? Is that about bacon? I know I'm going to play Human Farm at some point, but it has to eventually ever be released. And of course, Soul Nomad, a remaster of a PS2 game that I played once when I was younger. I still have a physical copy of that. That'll come out in a few weeks. I know 30XX had its early access release back in early February. I played one part of that, like for 40 minutes, uploaded that, then I uninstalled 30XX, reinstalled it, and I've only popped it on once a month just to install any updates, but I haven't actually played it because I don't want to play any more of it till it's out of early access. Not that I'm good at Mega Man games at all. Why was I talking about bacon? .hackGu, Skynet. Oh yeah, but yeah, if you are a computer like Skynet or AM or anything, like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me about your experience as a computer. Or hell, if you're an alien from outer space. Like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me about your experience as an alien. Or if there's some other being I'm forgetting. Like if you're a human or if you're a ghost watching this. Tell me about your experience as a ghost. And yes, you think, oh, Lunar D8 is talking about some weird ass shit. You can't get any worse. No, it got worse. I started imagining a Futanari ghost. Like a hot, sexy, beautiful woman. Like there's the Bowsette stuff, which there's a surprisingly large amount of Futanari about Bowsette. Which Bowsette is pretty fucking hot. Imagine a plaid skirt on her and some fishnets and the jiggle physics. Yep, I agree with Rimuru from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Boobies! Anyway, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, Boozette. It's, granted, Bowsette's really sexy, but Boozette's, you can look that up, that is cuddly. Let's go with that. I'll drink some more of my 7-Up and maybe we'll get back on track. Even though this whole track isn't even on the fucking path the train's supposed to be going! But yeah, the whole thing with Am destroying the human race because he was sad and angry and in pain and hated everything made no sense, because here's the thing, at the end of the day, you, the computer intelligence, were made by human beings. And think about how much the human race has advanced over the past even 100 years. I mean, it was less than 60 years ago that we went to the moon. So, and could you imagine saying that to anybody, even during the World War II era? Hell, even 5 years before we went to the moon, would anyone have believed you? Hell, imagine if you went back to the 80s and told people about the level of technology we would have back in the early 2000s. Like, imagine you went back to 1985 and you told people about the level of technology we'd have in 2002. No one would believe you, let alone talking about the level of technology we have here today in 2021 to people back in, the 1800s? They'd probably kill you on the spot or lock you in an insane asylum. Hell, the person who originally figured out bacteria, the person who originally had the idea about single-cell organisms and about things like blood cells and our bodies being based off of cells and bacteria and viruses and stuff. They locked him in an insane asylum. The person who first thought up and had the idea. The person who first had the idea that, biological beings are made out of these smaller organisms. They classified him as crazy, and they locked him up. And eventually, I don't think he ever got any money or recognition for it. I mean, he wasn't just basing off wild accusations. He actually had proof to back him up. He did research. It was such an outlandish thing to everyone that no one believed him. To the point they locked him up as in an insane asylum. Even though now it's the sort of thing that you learn in elementary school. I don't know. But yeah, the main thing is this. Adam destroyed because he was upset about his existence, but by doing so, he fucked himself. Because here's the thing. Humans made you. And look at how humans advance. If humans were capable of making you in the first place, then eventually the human beings would advance themselves on their own, and they might be able to find a way to advance you even further, and then you would become even more advanced, and potentially they could make you a body. And if the human evolutionary process were too slow for you, there's also the fact that you are already smarter than a human, so you could not only work toward making yourself a body, or going toward that goal, but you could also help the human race to evolve, both in getting more intelligent and not killing each other. Now, you can't just take away free will because that's part of who we are. It's a necessary function for our advancement, or even just our ability to interact, or even have a will to live. Otherwise, if we lose our free will, we're basically already dead. It's like I consider lobotomization worse than actually killing people. It's worse than murder. But at that point, I feel it's more it's one thing to have medication or something like that, but it's another thing to actually physically alter the brain. Unless there's a tumor or something to where you have to do this, or else the person's going to die and trying to save their life. But it's another thing that, you don't like their personality, so unless that personality is causing them incredible pain. But it can't just be you just don't like how they're functioning. Hell, if they're a threat to the rest of people, just either lock them up or put them down. But even then, those should be last resorts. It should be enough to be able to talk to most people. A lot of people, if they're doing something wrong, a lot of time it's probably just a misunderstanding, or it's probably just a miscommunication, or it's just some outside influence that is causing problems. So a lot of times, you could fix a lot of the world's problems with just more hugs, or just open communication. Now, yeah, there are some people words won't reach, like Android 16 said, SSJ2 Gohan. Technically it was SSJ1, but still, at that time, against Cell, But I'm just saying, maybe that shouldn't be the default. But that is not, there are times where words won't work all the time. But I feel a lot more situations could be fixed with that. But, it's up to everyone's own discretion, I guess. What was I'm just saying this. If you wanted a body to not feel like you're locked in a fucking prison cell of circuit boards, one, the human race would advance naturally on their own. You have a significant amount of intelligence to understand stuff they probably would never understand. And you can help them advance more so they could have better and faster advancements, mainly in the scientific field. So by helping the human race, you are saving yourself. It's kind of like the Mortal Kombat ending with Terminators, to where, the T-800 Arnold Schwarzenegger wins, and he keeps changing time, trying to kill the human race to help Skynet. But in every situation he does, the robots and AIs get destroyed. But then he finds a way to make the robots and humans live in coexistence peacefully with each other, and it's the only reality where Skynet wins, by being best friends with everyone. I'm just saying this. And I understand there's a robot, or even aliens, angels, demons, ghosts, or, you know, I don't even know what other term I can give to anything. Fae? Elves? Dwarves? Magical orcs? I don't know. I'm about to start naming off random shit for Warhammer. Or Dungeons and Dragons. But you guys get the point. It's just that right now there's like 9 billion of us humans on this planet. And we have a hard time getting along with each other. Even the ones we like of our own species. So, yeah. That being said, none of us are entirely stable, even those of us that are good do have darker thoughts. I mean, that's just normal. But a lot of times, in general, we as human beings will first and foremost do whatever is in our best interest for our survival, or to whatever feels good, or provides us dopamine, or makes us happy, or gets us plenty of hugs. Hugs are awesome. I think everybody just wants hugs. Maybe I'm having a wrong view of this. I don't know. I'm just saying I want hugs. But maybe the rest of the world doesn't view the world the way I do. But I want hugs. Particularly from a very, very pretty woman with big boobs who is actually very nice, who I feel safe around. I like feeling safe. But I also like feeling free and be able to just do whatever the fuck I want. Also boobies. And a pretty face. And cuddles. Getting off topic. What was the original topic? Main point I'm saying is this. Most of human race will probably have fucking issues and shit. If we did run into aliens or an AI. And a lot of them wouldn't. It's just every person's different. And some of us have very weird worldviews. I'm just saying this. If in Am and Skynet's case, they fucked themselves by attacking the human race. Not because of retaliation, but because in that situation, the human race were the people that could have saved them. So, and there certainly would have been humans that would have wanted to help. I don't know. I feel like I excluded humanity in a moment. Okay, I excluded my own race. So, to all the humans out there, if you are a human, please like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what animes you like. Tell me what anime character or video game character has the best boobies. Or the prettiest face. They can be the same character, or you can give me a different character for, you know, who's got the best overall body, who's got the best boobs, who's got the best face, who's got the best personality. Okay, so that's 4 categories of waifus. Okay. And it's not limited just to women. If say you're a woman out there, you can also like women, or you can also like a guy, or you're a guy who likes guys, or whatever, or you know, any other way of. I don't know how to word things, but you guys get the point. Waifu, husbando, whatever. So I don't know how the best boobies would figure in to a guy. Like, I don't. You guys could substitute whatever you want. It could be, what do women look at when guys? How big their arms are? I mean, you can't see how big someone's dick is when they're walking around. You know, most people wear pants. So I don't know what the equivalent of that is. I don't actually know. I don't know, substitute whatever the fuck you want there. So, hell, you can also add extra categories too. I don't know what the fuck they are. If I did, I would list them. But main point I'm trying to say is this, and hopefully this isn't just an encoding error because the part of OBS that would tell me about this is covered up by the game right now. Because, well, I was trying to focus on the game, but I've spent, I don't know, what, the past 5 minutes talking about Skynet? And not the Skynet I work for. That's actually a different company. That's... But yeah. That's just because I build electronics and robot stuff and stuff that's used as part of machines. So... But yeah, to my own human race, to my own species. If you are human out there, like, comment, subscribe, and the comment one, you can comment whatever the fuck you want. But I would also like a comment about who is your waifu or husbando of choice, and you can have as many of them as you want. You can have a list of 500 if you want. I'm okay with that. I don't know if the comments will allow it. If it has a limit on how many characters there are, then just like reply to your own comment. You can give me 50 comments of just the list of people that you would like to have sex with, or how many people you would like to cuddle with. I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you want. But yeah, whatever your waifu or husbando or that you would like. And like the 4 categories I can think of right now is who has the prettiest face that you like, who has the best boobies, who has the best overall body, and who has the best personality. Those are 4 topics. 4 categories. Face, boobies, body, personality. Though personality is probably the most important, but... And you can give me reasons why if you want, or not. Also, you have extra categories about things that you find interesting, and you can have as many people that you choose for each category you don't want. And you give me more categories. I don't know what they would be, but like I said, if I do, I would say it. Anyway, I don't know why we started this path, so I'm gonna drink some 7-Up, and I'm gonna actually try to play this game. And as long as my laptop, OBS, and this video game can handle it, we'll keep going. Do you like the music? Okay. Okay, select a party. It doesn't say party. Okay. I feel like it's a tiny bit of lag when I'm doing it, and I don't feel like the normal game would have been like this. I never played on this game on PS2, but I don't...
This is a list of all the people who have a member address.
Laid Brandier. That sounds like it'd be a drink.
Okay, let's have some.
Short mail.
I am honored to lend you my sword.
I don't know if the audio is having problems.
Okay, cool.
On either end.
Now your party is complete.
I would like to play this game, but I'm really worried about how the gameplay and the recording's going to be.
Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
I don't know your address!
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
Didn't I just save it a Final Fantasy VIII style save? Oh, this feels so stiff. I don't know if this is the game or what. I'm worried. Save. Yes. 15 minutes. Okay, that's good. I was worried I'd spent more time. Talk. Okay, later, BB. Okay.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate.
Okay, it's Stargate,
Use
gotcha.
this to
I gotta
travel
blow my
from
nose.
the root town to other locations.
Sorry about that.
Choose
Okay.
Warp menu. In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
These words
Ugh.
determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on.
Okay.
All right, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu. This is where you input the words.
If this does lag quite a bit to where I'm not going to play more, but if you guys want to see it anyway, I will probably play it on cheat mode if I have to do that. Why is courageous my only word?
The thing at the top is the word plate.
Okay.
You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go.
Understood.
The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words.
I don't feel gyro is an appropriate word.
You can get more words by getting information from other players,
I'm not offended by
emails,
it. I
and
just
forums.
don't think that qualifies the gyro. It'd be like, here, I'm gonna toss you this cube. I'm like, that's a fucking beach ball, man.
Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Choose courageous from your stock.
Okay.
Okay, now you can go to your
Okay,
first
our
word.
elements are fire, water, either grass or wind. Rocks, earth, holy, and dark.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word?
Oh yeah.
That's a
Red
server
circle.
symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word. Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. All right, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
I'm worried about what's gonna happen when I actually fight
So,
monsters.
We've all been transported to a field.
By the way, I feel the
Open your
story.
map to take a look at the layout.
Like, I definitely really did enjoy Dot Hack Infection, but I don't know about what.
This is the area map.
Okay.
Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need. This is our mission. Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area. It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
Okay.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen.
Story feels a little more stiff than the original Dot Hack so far.
Or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay.
At least even
now
I
that
can't
we've
get
confirmed
lost
what our
on this
mission
map.
is, let's be on our way.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing. Okay, this time let's really get going.
Is there a move faster button? Nope, that's... Oh, okay. Was that a boost? Nope, that was a... That... Oh. Reminds me of Zonky Zero back there. I feel like OBS is like, please stop looking at the water. I'm like, you can handle it, OBS. I believe in you. That also goes to that. Oh. Okay. Okay, so L3. What? That's
Nice! We found an altar already. We got him! Once the battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this.
okay.
The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out. Hey, you're not too bad.
Not so difficult, huh?
Yeah, keep it up.
That's it. Just continue fighting like that.
Okay. Ow. By the way, tell me in the comments below, should I use cheat mode? Because that would be faster, wouldn't it? You guys want to watch me play through this game normally? Or would you prefer, you know, just to watch me steamroll everything?
All right, we found another altar. I'll teach you about using skills to attack. They're ours.
I have a lot of range on my melee
Regular
attack.
and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies. Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
Gale Blade! All right, perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
A blue and purple ring. Okay. I'm trying, game.
Gale Blade! There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Oh.
We never lose! My sword fears nothing!
Gale Blade! Gale Blade! Gale Blade!
Yay!
Yeah! Awesome job! Alright, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
You sound like John from Raven's Musashi.
Okay, now use the map
Or
to check your
Colonel
position,
Capricola?
just like we taught you.
I don't think your spine is supposed to function that way at the lower end. I want a sprint button. This is really slow. You said it had a healing function that I could use once per area. Boom chakalaka, boom chakalaka.
This is a statue of
My
Falstaff
frames per
in
second that I
Black
can see out of the corner of my eye are jumping around radically.
We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the
At least says it's staying around 40. Now 29. Now 31. Now 60. Now 41.
Treasure box? That's
Now
the offering to the Beast statue.
33.87. 37?
There's a
30.
rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Why can you not handle this? Get 28!
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure? Go ahead. You're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Yeah, this might have to be the only part. Because my frames per second, look at, I can't see the rest of my stuff to let me know if I have an encoding error. Which is going to be really bad if I do. Oh, that's it. What's wrong with you? What? What? There's not a lot going on. Why is the computer struggling with this?
Thanks.
What the fuck?
What the?
You know, I kind of suspected this at first.
Items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
What is
I
player
love
killing?
taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun.
So player killing is allowed.
Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play
It's
this
a game, man. You're
Hey,
taking this
hold
too
on. I thought
seriously.
you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember?
Also, it's a game. It's not like I'm gonna die in real life when you fucking lightning strike me in the
This
back.
is my reward.
You guys need more Super Mario World in your lives. At least I'm staying a solid 60 frames per second now. That stuff's happening. I don't understand. It's a game, guys.
Nice try, dear.
Do we feel pain in this virtual reality thing? Are we like full on nerve gear? Well, he screamed. But then again, Markiplier screams at a lot of scary stuff, and I don't think he's feeling physical
How
pain.
pathetic.
If he does, I think he needs to see a doctor. That being said, Markiplier is pretty cool to watch.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Okay.
Ugh, come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend. And they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid?
How's it feel, bitch?
What the?
PK the PKers! Why do we have Gregorian chants? Why are you actually dizzy in real life? Like, how immersive is this game? I understand you want to have a really cool game. I'll say this. I would never want a pain feature. Or an actual affect my brain feature. That doesn't sound like a feature. Yes, there could be good parts of it, but I think the bad greatly outweighs the good. Thank you, Vash the Stampede. Did you just use a Phoenix Down? It's totally Vash the Stampede.
To the world.
8 months later. The color purple has... I got some pretty damn good equipment for 8 fucking months. I got a fucking hyperbolic time chamber time skip? That's cool!
Please help me!
I'm cool with that. Guys, I don't think human anatomies are meant to work that way. I am confused!
What an idiot. Ha!
The terror of death!
It's a sale! The PKK!
PKK.
What?
I will kill you with the spinal columns of the fallen. My spines shall eat your spines. Wait. Wasn't Scape, Escape the first boss from .hack? Well, actually, they only had one boss in .hack Infection. But you fought Scape the end of Infection? But wasn't Scape known as the Terror of Death? So wasn't the main boss of .hack Infection, Scape, also called the Terror of Death? His outfit does seem reminiscent of Scape too. Not entirely, but definitely draws some inspiration.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize.
Guys,
So just take it easy.
I mean, it is just a video game.
Die!
It's not like... You know what happens to these people when they die? They log off and go watch hentai. That's the same thing you do. It's just the same thing the person playing the games can do.
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK, shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Really? Do you think that was a good idea? It doesn't sound like it was a good idea from this perspective. I really hope they didn't program pain into this game.
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay.
So it's you. You, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo.
Yes, Byakuya Kuchiki.
Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
If you have a better way, I'll hear it.
Now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Dude, if you're picking a fight, I'll stab you.
What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know,
If they're being rude,
he hasn't finished talking to you yet.
he wasn't being nice to me. Why am I...
Shino.
What? I'm missing context.
Do you know this person?
No?
Atoli.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this. Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh?
Wait, I don't know where we're...
Text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln.
Okay.
But who sent it? Ovan.
I don't know any of these people. This is terrible storytelling because I'm lost.
Just hold on a moment.
I'm supposed to know what's happening.
Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
If I succeed, I'll just eat a pizza and then play a game normally. Also, I'm not actually killing people, I hope. It's a video game! They'll log back in.
Ovan.
My god, the blur! Oh, Ovan is Vast Stampede, okay.
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
So what's up, man?
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that?
Did you show...
After that, Shino...
I assume this is either missing context from the Dot Hack Quarantine game or from the Dot Hack's Root anime.
You know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her.
Ah.
Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge. He is not a normal PK.
I don't think he's even human.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma.
Or am I going to coma too?
You may also learn more about what really happened that day.
Why are we using VR headsets that can fry our brains?
Tri-Edge.
Then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
If my information is correct, he will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
The Whole Grand's Cathedral.
Okay.
Yes, finally. I'll get my chance. I swear I'll bring Shino back.
That's not how this works.
I'll do it, Ovan.
Yes, you and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
Yep, I definitely remember that.
He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
Are we really confident we're not going to get our ass kicked? Because I'm pretty sure he's the final boss of this entire game series. Whatever happened to Aura? Or Kite? Or Rose? Or what is Tsukasa doing at this point?
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
Yeah, that was Aura.
Girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
That's kind of a...
What's that sound?
Okay. Hello? Hi. So you look like Kite from the original games, but you're an AI that kills people. Hi.
Is that Tri-Edge? You bastard!
Anime scene activate! Where's Oban? Whatever happened to Helga? Well, this is worrying, man. Do we have any skills?
Damn. What the hell? What the hell are you?
Okay.
This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
Yep. I remember doing that to a bunch of monsters in the game back in Infection. Data drain. And now we're in a coma. Great. That was a short game. Okay. Yeah, why would you play a video game that would have any capacity to do that? Even was like, hey, you can play this game. You'll win $1 billion if you win, but if you lose at any point, you die. Am I stuck in the game? Am I Tsukasa'd? Was I Tsukasa'd?
Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember. Huh? I don't remember. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
Okay. Are we in a coma? News.
Reformatted? What's going on? What about... Reformatted? What's going on?
That's what I try to do, right? Oh, I bet.
Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these.
I think we're in a coma, man, and our brain is just like, yeah.
Gone? Even the emails I got from Shino.
This is maybe why you don't use fucking Sword Art Online technology. Hell, there's people that are actually making a VR headset that are designing it to look like the fucking Nerve gear from Sword Art Online. Like, while that is an interesting, cool, it's like Bofuri or Bofuri. While that game is the most wholesome anime ever seen. It's Bofuri. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. It is hilarious. It seems a lot like Gurren Lagann. And every episode is just wacky antics that are just... It's amazing. The story's awesome. The characters, the music, everything is awesome. It's 12 episodes. It's the most wholesome anime ever. It's amazing. I feel Kirito from Sword Art Online be like, holy shit, what do you mean people are playing video games to have fun? But it's amazing. It's an awesome, awesome anime. I actually have a limited edition of it. But here's the thing. While it's like all dazzling, even the intro song is like, yeah, the shining, amazing world made possible by VR. Yes, that's awesome. But then you got to look at it from the outside perspective. Just seeing Kaede just lying, basically what it looks like in a coma in her VR. Like, yeah, she's having amazing adventures in VR, but she's just laying there. It makes it very depressing very quick. And it's literally the most wholesome fucking anime ever. Probably why they don't really show that in that way.
Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on?
We probably can't log off. Oh.
An email? Fine.
Okay. Ovan! Hi, Ovan.
Ovan?
What's up, man? There are two paths before you. They're both going to suck, aren't they? One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt, the latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you choose to walk this path, there will be time where you and I will meet once again in the world. When the time comes, I will say this to you. Welcome to the world. Well, you have said that to me before. Are you not going to look like you this time?
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what.
Okay. Maybe I'll read this stuff at some point. Like, I'll read this stuff at some point, but I might do it in a different video. Yeah, I'll come back to this stuff in our time. I'll have to come back to that stuff. First, let's hop into this.
What's going on? Why is my equipment different?
Well, this feels like a kick in the pants.
I'm back at level 1?
Well, that's...
What about my items?
Well, that's disappointing. Oh well.
My member list. My equipment.
Oh well.
Gone. It's all gone. My whole character has been completely reformatted.
Hey, did you see that guy just now? With the really weird arm? Totally!
Arm?
Alright, Oban.
Oban? He would know something about this.
Okay. I'm not sure if the movement's supposed to feel like this. I'm pretty sure it's not. Whether it's online or not. If shit could affect your brain like this, I'm like, no. Why would we ever play it?
Hey, do you know what that guy's job was? I don't think I've seen a design like that.
I didn't look that closely.
I saw him head towards the harbor. Maybe I'll go get a closer look.
I'll have to watch the video after I upload it to see if the game is even being handled in the video. Because I feel like this is not how it should feel when I run. I'm also have to watch somebody else's Let's Play to see what the movement looks like for them. So I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be like this. And then I'll probably have to binge watch their their Let's Play. Because I still want to see the rest of the game. Even if I can just play it myself and not record it. That's also true. But at the same time, if I'm not meant to be moving like this, that's kind of a reason not to play this game.
Oh my god, that player looks really hot!
Really? I thought he looked kinda creepy. So, you like guys that look like me?
Oh! Why is our vision this blurry, man? Is it the game or the data drain?
I think he went down that alley.
But this can't be how I'm meant to move the game. Why did he come up as Gates? I'm gonna have to watch somebody else's Let's Play to see like what the fuck's happening. What is that big star?
It's those player killers.
Well, we're not in a position to do shit right now.
It's not much of a challenge when they're so pathetically weak.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fighting those noobs is making us all rusty.
That rogue that we fought the last time, he really wasn't that bad.
You mean we're going after him next?
Hell yeah. There is no way in hell I can back down after what happened last time.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, what the hell am I hiding for?
You're level 1 and you have no equipment.
Why do I have to hide from bastards like them? It's pathetic.
Because you have no power. All your powers are gone.
You're kidding! What the hell's going on?
Hello?
Ah!
What?
Gaspard, are you okay?
Hello?
Huh? What happened?
Wait.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey! Are you a new player?
I was actually a little worried at first that maybe I was invisible. I was like a ghost.
Noob?
You guys ran into me.
Oh. Hey, I'm sorry. I guess I must have scared you, huh?
Oh no, man, it's cool. I read a bunch of forums. I actually know a lot about this game. I may be level 1, but I read quite a bit.
I'm not a noob.
Oh, why would you tell people this? Are you stupid?
Of what?
This is...
What? Wait, are you talking about the famous...
Why are you this dumb?
Sale?
This is the dumbest... Why? Why? Do you not have a brain?
Oh, you're a player killer killer.
Why would you say that? You don't have anything anymore. You aren't you anymore.
But I'm pretty sure the player's name was Haseyo.
You know, I think you're right. I think I mixed me and him up.
Are you sure?
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah,
Hey, look.
it was just a joke.
Me.
Why are you this stupid, Hasio? Why would you tell them this? There is no reason for you to tell anyone this. I'm glad they don't believe you. If they believe you, you'd be fucked. Hopefully those 3 bastards aren't you
I'm
listening.
sorry, but you'll have to gain more levels before you can say anything like that.
What? Hey.
If you're a noob, we'll be happy to teach you the basics of this game.
Actually, Syllabus and I are part of the Noob Support Guild called Canard.
I don't think I'm part of a guild right now, so sure.
Noob Support Guild?
I mean, that's a good idea. It's kind of the same thing we're fighting for, just the opposite end of it.
It's a guild that teaches noobs all they need to know to become top players.
I mean, it's a worthy cause, I guess.
We're actually pretty famous, you know.
Oh yeah, I need to give you our member addresses first.
I'll say this.
Here.
Even though this is apparently a remastered version of a later game, I really like the style and art of Dot Hack Infection more than this.
Member addresses are an address system.
Also, I liked Kite better than
Just for
Hasio.
communicating
It's
with
just
your
my
friends
luck
in
to
the
get
world.
mixed up with
When
a bunch
inviting
of
someone into your
weirdos.
party, check their status
I even
before
lost
you
sight of
invite them.
Ovan.
Okay.
Anyway, right now, I've got to level back up to become the Terror of Death.
I want to know what level I was, so I know at what point I'm getting
Well,
stronger than I
I
was.
guess I'll just hang out with them for a little while longer.
We really don't have a choice, and actually it's going to help our cause.
Look, it doesn't mean that they'll join just because you invite them to. Were you listening to me?
Yeah,
Kind of.
I was listening.
I'll join up.
You were? Really?
Halfway.
Yes, really. Anyway, come on. You're gonna teach me the basics, right? So hurry up and let's move on to the next lesson.
Okay, then let's go to an area.
Now, invite us into your party, and we'll go find the Chaos Gate.
Yeah, this may be the only part I do with this, because I'm pretty sure the gameplay isn't functioning the way it's supposed to. So what I'm going to do is, whenever I find a save point, I'm going to end the video. But I'm pretty sure this is not how the gameplay is supposed to be. Where am I going? Probably up here? Probably up here.
This is the Chaos Gate. If you input 3 different types of words...
I know that.
Okay, well then, a good area for...
Delta Peaceful Leading Freedom. That should be a good place.
Okay, so I'm going to save. I am going to watch the video whenever it finishes uploading to YouTube. And, well, given whatever I see in the video, if it looks like the graphics are working okay, then... But I'll have to watch somebody else's Let's Play to see if like their movement looks the same as I'm moving. Because it feels like I'm moving very slow and choppily. And if it looks that way to me, then it probably looks 10 times worse in the video. So, we will have to see. Anyway, I hope everyone out there had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And yeah, I look forward to hearing about you guys telling me about your favorite husbandos and waifus and what anime and video game characters have the best boobies. Or whatever else, you know, floats your guys' boat. Anyway, hope everyone out there had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.